If you want to get in contact with me, the best way to do it is on Instagram. If you just want to say what up, if you want to tell me you love my videos, you can tell me that you hate my videos, but the best way to do that is on Instagram. Peace, y'all. Jonny Fastlane here. So, 50 Cent gets a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and SkinnyFromThe9 talks about being jumped. Plus, Nicki Minaj is pissing me off. Let's talk hip-hop. Alright, yo, so first I gotta say, I love Nicki Minaj, right? One of my favorite rappers, right? She's in my top 5, alright? Here we go. Nicki Minaj goes on Instagram yesterday, and this was the first time that she's been on Instagram in months, and she puts up this picture, right? Looking good as hell. She got a bodysuit on, like gray and white, looking mad good, right? She's with her husband, all of that, right? Ain't nothing wrong with any of that, right? But my whole thing is, why is she not pregnant, right? So here's the whole thing, right? A couple months ago, Nicki Minaj was like, I'm retiring, I want a family, everybody, I'm getting married, look at me, I'm retiring, y'all don't appreciate me in hip-hop anyway, blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna start my family, I'm gonna get pregnant, I'm gonna have me some kids. And so we were like, oh wow, okay, yeah, Nicki Minaj, you done sacrificed a lot of your life for your career, for your fans. You deserve to be happy. Congratulations on the wedding. Go have a baby. Go sit your ass down, right? And here she is, popping up again on Instagram, not being pregnant, with no baby bump, no nothing. Like, what is going on, right? So it's like, I don't know. At this point, like, I don't know if she's screaming out for attention before, if she really wants to get pregnant, if she really wants to take a break, is she retiring or not? It's just crazy up in the air, right? But she looks good, right? I don't know why Petty Zoo hasn't got her pregnant yet, you know what I'm saying? But hey, you know, I just don't get it, right? So, Nicki Minaj is back, you know what I'm saying? Like, if she drops an album this year, I'm gonna be pissed off, right? And I want Nicki Minaj music, but if she drops an album this year, I'm gonna be pissed off. She better drop a baby this year, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, do what you said you was gonna do, right? Like, chill, fall back, it's okay. But I think that's what it is, that she has a problem falling back and just being like, I'ma let these other, you know, rappers do it until I step back in the game. It's okay to take a break, Nicki, right? That's what you were screaming about doing months ago. So do it. You know what I'm saying? But let me know what y'all think about this in the comments.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I know everybody saw what happened, or parts of what happened, and I just want to let everybody know that it didn't go down the way y'all see. Y'all see those videos. You know, I was set up by someone I thought I could trust, a close friend. He told me to come to his birthday party. I didn't really bring none I just came by myself and one of my friends. And when I got there was like 20 dudes waiting for me outside, but I hadn't picked up on it yet. And, you know, I got out the car, and that's when like 20 guys like 2 times bigger than me, just all attacked me and just started jumping me.
So that was a clip from SkinnyFromThe9. And he was talking about like a video that came out a couple weeks ago where it showed like some dude was like leaning over him and just like mollywopping him and telling him like, take the chain off, take the chain off. You see like spit coming out of SkinnyFromThe9's mouth, and he's like trying to struggle and take his chain off, right? Basically he got robbed and beat up, and it looked like they were like in the middle of a parking lot, and it was just crazy, right? So SkinnyFromThe9 puts out this statement yesterday, and he basically is letting everybody know what really happened in that video. So he's saying that he was on his way to a birthday party from somebody that he really knew and really trusted, right? And the dude asked him to come to the birthday party, so he didn't have no security when he came. It's kind of weird that SkinnyFromThe9 would not have any security when he's going to a public event, especially something like a birthday party with people there or that you don't know, and you are SkinnyFromThe9, a celebrity, right? But anyway, so he went to the birthday party with no security, just him and one of his friends, right? He says they parked the car. When they got out the car, the person whose birthday party it was, who invited him, had about 20 dudes waiting outside just because they wanted to rob Skinny from the 9 and get some clout. Those dudes started attacking Skinny from the 9 as soon as he hopped out the car. He didn't see it coming. He didn't feel it coming, right? And he did see 20 dudes chilling outside the party, but he thought it was just people outside of the party, right? They all start mollywopping him. They all beat him up, beat him down. He says that he was only him and his friend. How in the hell could he defend himself against 20 people? And then once the 18 of those 20 people moved away, they started filming to make it look like Skinny from the 9 got beat up by 2 people, right? And made it look like he was a punk and embarrassed him and everything like that. And he says that I highly doubt anybody could go against 20 people, right? Maybe Jackie Chan could go against 20 people, but you know, if you got a pistol, maybe you could go against 20 people. And I'm not saying Skinny from the 9 should start walking around with pistols, because then you start catching a bunch of gun charges like Offset and Kodak Black. But the whole situation is that he's basically trying to save face with the fans by explaining what really happened, right? I get it, right? Fine. If, you know, it was me versus 20 people, I'd probably get my ass beat too, if I didn't have no pistol or security. But my whole thing is that this happens quite often for Skinny from the 9, right? He has gotten beat up publicly quite often, right? One time at the studio, one time in the middle of the street by a Chinese restaurant, one time inside of a restaurant while he's just sitting down eating. I mean, it happens all the time, right? And for me, I just want to know, like, where is his spidey sense, right? Like, where's Skinny from the 9's, you know, can he feel it in there? Like, you know, Beanie Siegel or something. Like, how come you don't know? Like, tingle, tingle, something's not right here. Usually people from the hood kind of get that feeling like, I don't know about this one, right? And then they change their ways and the ways that they move, right? I mean, how many times does Skinny from the 9 have to get his ass jumped in public, on camera, for him to be like, let me change the way I move. Maybe I should have security, right? Shit ain't sweet. It's not lackadaisical. You need security. And Skinny from the 9 is not from, you know, Idaho or something like that, where it don't go down like that. And no, I'm not throwing shade to my people in Idaho, right? But he's from Jersey. Like, you know how it goes down in Brick City. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, Skinny. But anyway, let me know what y'all think about this in the comments.
You the king of New York. You the king of New York. You the king of New York.
This is a different experience. I've been to award shows, and when you win at the award shows, there's some people there that feel like they should have won. Like, you know, so you're like in the room with people. It's important because to be with your peers and kind of feel that energy. But, you know, this one is different because everybody is in the same space. Everybody feels the same way about it. Yeah. You know. Yeah, I just want to say thank you, man. Thanks for supporting me.
Alright, yo, shout out to 50 Cent, right? So, he gets a star in the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and this is dope, right? So, in that little clip, you see him talking, and basically he's just saying, like, you know, he feels the love that he's getting right now, right? And the whole situation is that, you know, he's won a lot of awards in his career, which has been, like, over 20 years. And he says, sometimes at the award shows, only certain people are happy for you, the ones that wanted you to win. The other people who thought they were going to win, maybe they're fake happy, or their entourage, or their crew, or their record label, or their higher ups, or whatever like that. But he says that this is nice because everybody's on the same page, right? Everybody is happy that 50 Cent won because there was only one candidate, right? Who was receiving the award, but really it's the Hollywood Walk of Fame star, which is kind of like an award, right? So a lot of people forget, man, just how long 50 Cent's been in the game. Back in the day, I mean, and I was a kid, but I remember 50 Cent was in the game and that he used to be fat, right? And 50 Cent got shot like 9 times. He came out with a song, he was rapping, he was dissing like mad people, whatever like that. 50 Cent has always been a troll since day one, got shot 9 times, and then after that he came back, but he was like really muscular and he had been in the gym, I guess because he was just trying to work his body back out, and then he got used to that kind of routine, right? And then after that he released Get Rich or Die Trying and blew up, right? He's trying to sign the Shady Aftermath, so Eminem signed him, And of course, Dr. Dre signed Eminem. So it was Shady and Aftermath who he was signed to. So yeah, 50 Cent was signed to a nigga that was signed to another nigga. So mad people was dipping in his money, but still 50 Cent managed to be able to, you know, be successful throughout all of that and still keep his money. He ain't really signed no bad contracts, or if he did, I never heard nothing about it, right? Then he starts G-Unit, right? Of course, he's gonna sign like his own peoples, you know, Lloyd Banks, Tony Yayo, people from his hood in Queens, right? But then he signed M.O.P. from Brooklyn, right? Then he signed Mobb Deep from Queensbridge, right? And that was fire too. He also signed Olivia, who was on G-Unit for like a short amount of time. But you know, other than that, whatever, right? But 50 Cent then after that and all the music stuff started getting into film production and TV, and then he started doing Power, which is hugely successful. I keep seeing commercials for all kind of stuff that he's executively producing on CBS and NBC. He's working on the BMF joint, the Black Mafia family joint, and it's just fire, right? So of course 50 Cent is supposed to get his Hollywood Walk of Fame, right? I've seen other people get it, and I was like, really? They getting a Walk of Fame star? Okay, but 50 Cent really deserves this and is a huge megastar, right? And sometimes I feel like people forget all that and they just look at him as like an internet personality troll kind of dude, right? Or the guy that co-signed 6ix9ine or whatever, right? But 50 Cent is like a legend in the game and a living legend in the game. I think that we should probably appreciate 50 Cent a little bit more, even though he does do stuff to piss me off sometimes too, but whatever, right? Let me know what y'all think about this and everything else in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Follow me at Jonny Fastlane on Instagram, and y'all already know what to do. Peace.